Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. If you don't know me, my name is Madeleine. I'm originally from Melbourne, Australia, and I moved here to the UK towards the end of 2020. So today I'm sharing 10 things that I would absolutely miss if I had to leave the UK. So these are of course in no particular order. Let's get right into it. First on my list is a meal deal. I do not eat these every day, but they are the best thing that I have ever come across. Of course, every country has convenience stores and to-go food, but this is a sandwich, a drink, and a snack, and it's a full meal that you get for about £3 roughly, and I usually get it if I'm having a bad day. It really perks up my afternoon. Since those days are few and far between, I don't often get a meal deal, but I am definitely going to miss meal deals when I do not live here. So next is pubs. I absolutely love pubs. I love the pub culture here, and there are pubs all over the world, but you can't recreate that culture anywhere else. On a warm day when the sun is out, you'll most likely find people in the pub garden. I love the pub garden, especially when I have gone for a walk. So I do my walk, stop at the pub, have a cheeky drink on my walk, and then do the rest of the walk. And it's so fun, and I just love the pubs, okay? It is amazing. Moving on from the pubs itself is a meal that you can find at the pub, which is a Sunday lunch or a Sunday roast. And I have become obsessed with Sunday roast. I have integrated it into my own traditions. I have learned that when I go to the pub for a Sunday roast, to make sure to get in early, or at least put in my order as soon as I arrive. Since everybody is there to get their roast in, things get sold out quickly. But the best roasts are homemade. There is nothing better than having a homemade roast dinner or roast lunch. It is perfect. The roast is something that I would definitely miss and probably be recreating if I ever had to leave. So next is castles and stately homes, gardens, and historical sites. So I love going to all these sites. I have one day a week where I will pick a site that I want to go see at random. Once you're there, you learn so much. There are things that I have seen, never heard of it before I came here, and now I have a head full of knowledge about those places. And I mean, do I need this knowledge? Probably not, but at least I can talk about these things that I go visit. I will definitely miss all the historical sites and the buildings and the castles. Next is a little bit random, but my milk delivery. I get my milk delivered by a milkman, and the first day I arrived to my house, I actually saw the milkman and the man delivering the newspapers. I pretty much had a milk delivery since then. It's amazing. I have always got milk for my tea and my coffee, and if I spontaneously decide to make a cake, I have milk for that. Sometimes I have to go out and buy more milk because I don't have enough, I haven't ordered enough milk, but I am rarely without milk for my tea or coffee, and I just love it. I don't think Australia has this anymore. And I know in the past, yes, milk used to be delivered to people's doorsteps, just like here, but it is not something that has come back. And yeah, I just really enjoy my milk deliveries. As random as it is, I will miss it. So next on my list is arts, and I have put all the arts under this umbrella. It's something that I really enjoy about living here, is the access that I have to all these things. So the theatres, there are so many shows on at the same time, whereas in Melbourne we would have a couple shows on that run for a limited time, but here they have had shows on for years and years and years, and I just love that. So in Melbourne, I was quite lucky that bands actually came and toured in Melbourne. At one point, I just gave up on seeing live music because it was very expensive. Tickets started becoming very unattainable. So the tickets are still kind of expensive, but they're not ridiculously overpriced. I'm not paying hundreds of pounds to go see someone, which is good. I enjoy that. So the museums and the galleries, a lot of them are free. Free with a donation. Yes, there are paid museums, but there are paid museums everywhere. There are just a lot of free ones, and they are very enjoyable, and it makes for a good day out. So the next thing that I would definitely miss is the countryside. I love going for drives through the countryside and also exploring the small towns and villages. It's so lovely, and it feels like you have stepped inside a storybook or a postcard. And also the colors, so it is so green and so vibrant. The colors of the green is just popping out. It's just that nice contrast, and even throughout the seasons, that it just makes the whole setting so beautiful, and love it. Next is food, and there is a lot of food that I have come to enjoy, and I could probably talk about this for hours, about all the food that I love here in the UK, but I am going to narrow it down to two things that I definitely will miss. Lamb. Every time I ever had something served to me with lamb in it, it would be metallic-y, and it just didn't taste nice. I do not like lamb from Australia. However, my husband ordered a dinner with lamb one day, and he's like, you have to try this. So I tried a little mouthful, and I was like, oh my god, it just tasted so amazing. It can't be the same animal, it just can't. So I'm not sure why there is such a big difference in taste, but definitely 1000% better lamb here than Australia, at least. I don't know, I've never really tried lamb anywhere else. I have really enjoyed lamb again. So the next food is cheese, and I love the cheese here. There is so many options for cheese. Almost everywhere makes their own cheese, so there is so much to try. I have a long list of cheese that I'm yet to try, but all the cheese that I have had has been very tasty. It's also inexpensive as well, so you're not paying a lot of money for nice cheese. So moving on from food is television. I love the TV here. Everything is just so good, and all those channels have their own on-demand service, so even if something isn't on TV, you can go back and go through an entire series and just watch and enjoy. So I've been doing that quite a bit recently. Yeah, I am not looking forward to missing out on a good TV again. Finally, walking, and there are so many walks here. There are literally books filled with walks that you can do. I have a long list of hikes and walks that I would like to do, as well as a couple multi-day ones that I'm looking into, but I'm not so confident with my navigational skills at the moment, so right now just sticking to the day ones. When I get more confident on navigation, then we can look at the multi-day ones. So obviously you can go walking and hiking anywhere in the world. It isn't just here in the UK, but there are some spectacular walks here that I definitely am going to miss, like the the scenery. So I would love to know what are some of the things that you love and would miss if you no longer had access to it. Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that is all from me. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Also, if there's anything that you would like to see from me, please let me know in the comments as well. I will see you next week. Bye for now.